You start on time,
We're
bro.
live right now.
That is true.
We live? All
We
right,
love
bet. I'm
perfect.
on the phone with it, but it's all good. I can still host. You feel me?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Welcome.
You
let me
what?
fix
Okay.
You what?
let me fix Big Preach.
Oh, you bigger than everybody? That was on purpose, right? I'm starting to get
For my
familiar with
last
you,
stream. It's
brother.
my last.
Nah, I know what you try to do. You
Glad I'm
David
not the only
Ruffin,
person
huh?
seeing it.
Damn, I just saw the stream. Preach, you.
That's because I was. It's from my
Bro,
last stream. I did a solo stream on
preach
Wednesday.
about to come see y'all, man.
You got a whole
What
nother
chapter? Like, I
outfit and
can't check because I'm on
everything.
my phone.
Like,
God damn.
swear he's
Yeah, he was
somebody.
massive. That's crazy. All right, how many people we got right now?
We have 3, including me.
Like and
Nice.
subscribe.
Nice.
Nice. How
Like
many?
everybody.
It's 4 of us in the stream. We should at least have 4. Who ain't on their own page?
Bro, I'm on the page.
I'm on my
Krow.
phone, bro.
Crow. I'm about to say Crow.
I'm incapable, bro.
Bro, where the burners at? Come on, Crow. We need them.
I wish. I'm gonna start. Let me grab my iPad, bro. Let me see. I'll do that. Nah, man. The part clear. I'm good though. What episode is this, bro? Of One Piece University.
Number
This is
37.
37 of on this channel.
We almost as old as Brian, bro. At least we getting there, and we still the greatest podcast. Just like bro, still the greatest player. That's funny, man.
Am I the only one who doesn't?
Anyway,
I don't care about Bronny, man. Like he has a bad game.
bro,
I
he just
gotta hear
had
about it.
17
He has a
points,
good game.
bro.
I gotta hear about it. I don't care about Bronny.
Y'all hating on my boy.
No,
I'm just
I'm not
saying,
hating, bro.
people.
I don't care either way. Like,
No, I know you know. I'm just saying. Y'all saw yesterday in the Discord, right? I was like, I'm waiting to see if somebody gonna send something. Because as soon as Bronny played bad, I see 5 Twitter links talking about Bronny having a bad game. So okay, I'm like, okay, nah, he had a good game.
so we
Let
got
me see if somebody sent it. I waited a full 24 hours. Nobody sent it. I said, don't worry, I got y'all. We gonna talk about it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. He had a decent game. Shooting wise, like efficiency wise, you could say that like it was a little below like what we consider a good game. But like
Oh, wow.
defensively, he was doing good. He was like he
Wow.
moved really good.
Golly. Yeah. Do we have fun? God, 7 for 17 is not
man,
that bad.
my man got a literal handful of NBA games in his pocket. Y'all over here looking
He
at
just, he
like
just need
plus
experience.
minuses. Like, what you want?
He just need experience. So just let him
I just don't want the
take
boy to
these games.
embarrass himself on the floor. That's really a good look to me.
See, I don't care if he drops
Man.
40. I just want him to take these games as learning experiences. That's it. But
That's it.
in my
Hold
opinion,
up.
he's
Hold
not the
up.
main pick that we should be worried about on the Lakers.
We need somebody
That
connect.
Dalton Connect is him.
West
Oh
Side
my
Connection.
god.
Hey, Hard Stars Shop in the chat. Talking about he from Tennessee. Listen, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing from nobody from Tennessee right now.
Oh, geez, it was a tough week for them Bama boys. Let me step away real quick.
Ooh.
Not only did we lose to Tennessee, we lost to Vanderbilt before that. Both of these schools in Tennessee, bro.
Dang. I didn't even think about that. That's tough.
Man.
Georgia handled that against Texas.
I'm hurt, bro. This is the time we've had 2. I like that. I was happy because that helped us stay in the playoff picture probably. This is the first time we'd had 2 losses this early in the season since 2007, bro.
I read somebody say like that boy, what's his name? DeBoer,
Yeah.
the coach. They say he gonna be the first white man to have a burning cross at his lawn. Like,
Man, don't play in Alabama, bro. You gonna find out the hard way. Don't worry. Anyway, though, One Piece,
11:30.
right? Chapter of the year. How we feeling?
whoa, chapter of the year. That's
I'm
a
just
hot
asking.
take,
I'm
bro.
not
That's
saying.
a hot take.
I'm not saying that's how I feel. I think there's an argument, though.
Here.
Wait, but matter of fact, remember,
know.
wasn't we like 2024, like January was a setup month? Like, yo, we did start the year kind of slow. That's interesting.
I think
Facts.
because
I
we had the
mean-
Gorosei this. I think the Gorosei when the 5 Gorosei came in, that was probably the most hype chapter.
Yeah.
Was
I
that
will
this
say,
year though? I know we got the Joy Boy hockey rope
I
this year
think
for
it
sure.
was.
Right?
Yeah, I think it was.
Think about it. The year started with Kuma coming to Egghead and punching Saturn, and then Saturn was like, "Yo, we need everybody."
Yeah.
So yeah, the Gorosei coming to the Egghead definitely started this year. I mean, if we gonna give anything chapter, yeah, wouldn't it make sense to show like Luffy got like a whole lot more learning to do because he tried to use that red rock on Top Man and it couldn't even phase him. Like that's probably one of the more important standout points of the year. If you ask me, I don't know. No bias over here. You know what I'm saying?
man, this is crazy.
Bro,
But
I've been looking back at the Egghead arc. I'm like 99% sure these are not devil fruits.
I didn't plan for having phone calls while I was
are we
streaming.
talking about like the Gorsei and stuff?
Yeah, I don't think
Oh
the
no, they're
Gorosei
definitely
are, I
not.
don't think they're devil
Oh,
fruits, bro.
bro. I think that Emu's power isn't a devil fruit power. I think it is devil power.
Y'all
Like,
need to watch the Hidden Islands video about that. Actually,
shout out to
I saw
him.
some of it. Yeah, I did see some of it.
yeah, that was a fire theory.
What did he say mainly though? Because I might be
Um,
repeating.
he was like
I think he
kind
said
of what's that?
similar
Him or was
thing.
that Brock?
Like
Yeah,
he
it was,
said, like it's they're not devil fruits because of like the text box or something. Like they didn't when Oda reviewed it, it didn't show the devil fruit name, just the monster name.
Ah,
he also related it back to when they tried to summon the devil, but they got Brook instead. He was
Mm.
like, that's probably something similar to what happened in that regard, where the Emu actually did make a deal with the devil, and he didn't get Brook. He got the actual devil and was given those powers.
yeah.
Yeah, and
This-
even Katarina Devon, she's like, she's asking Saturn like, what are your powers? And I mean, she's a mythical zone. If they're that much different, and she's like trying to figure out what could his powers be, I think that could even hint at it. Because when Kaido saw Luffy's awakening, it seemed like he knew that it was a zone fruit because of maybe he awakened or someone he kind of can tell what a zone fruit would be. So I mean,
Yeah,
I just there's a lot of clues that Oda left, and even the summoning circle too. It's like we never saw a devil fruit have to use some kind of magic to transform. But yeah, I mean,
nah,
it's
I
weird though
agree.
because it seems like Oda might be introducing a third power system. That's the way I see it because this is
I mean,
like
it could be
straight up
science too,
magic,
though.
bro. This is straight
How would
up
you
like
feel if it was science?
nah,
See,
it's not.
because
I don't
I
think it's
also
science,
think that
bro. I think it's straight up
I think
magic.
Oda has been given like not red flags, but just like general like flags of like, okay, we're gonna have like some demonic ass monsters in the series coming up soon. We had like the first little hint of it in Skypiea with the big shadows. Obviously, that turned out to be just the Shandorans just chilling up on Upper Yard. But
That's what that
then,
was.
yeah, that's what it was.
I
It was a
still
huge. That's what the Jaya shadows were. But then in Thriller Bark, right, there was hella fog. The Sunny wasn't like scoped out, wasn't like it was being covered pretty much, so it protected from these like big ass figures and stuff in Thriller Bark as well, which is
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
same.
talking about. Oh, that's what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the other one. That's the second time
Okay,
Oda's
okay.
just like showing like big figures, ginormous like devilish shadow beings, which is also supposed to be like where technically the Bermuda Triangle of One Piece is. So I don't know. And all this like Umibozu stuff that people think Emu is like supposedly like based off of. There's a lot of stuff that we have to consider, but I definitely think that it's gonna be a third power system like Preach is talking about. For sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
if
the
that's true
fourth.
though, how do you feel about that? Because it is pretty late into like the story right now.
It is, but I feel like there has to be a very good justification as if like, for example, this third power system is like ancient to the point where it
Yeah.
is the derivation of both hockey and devil fruits. I can see that. Like I can see that like this original power that Emu, all Gorseis have, is like the like ancient origin like esque power, right? That Joy Boy, all of them used to use. And then from there, there's two trees that sort of split, or two different types of powers that split. You got your devil fruits, like whatever humanity wanted to be, whether it was fire, like elemental type stuff with the Logias. You want to be a damn bear, you get a Zoan bear fruit, whatever you want, right? That's what devil fruits are. And then you get Haki, which is willpower, everything. So you got your conquerors, observation, and armament. So
Well, let
that's
me ask y'all this then. I'm outside walking, by the way, if I'm breathing. But anyway, so if we're assuming that devil fruits are the manifestation of will, right?
Yeah.
And obviously in One Piece, willpower is Haki, right? So if devil fruits can be assumed to originate from Haki, then can we not assume the same for this power? I feel like we're scratching the surface on what Haki can truly do. And once we really make it to the end game, we're gonna like see people like manifesting their Haki in a different type of abilities. Like for example, Ashura, that's not a devil fruit, but Zoro is cloning himself, and we're assuming it's Haki. Sanji's lighting his leg on fire. I'm assuming it's Haki. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like
honestly, I
that's
think
Haki
devil
too.
fruits. You know, you said could the Gorosei power be science? I think the devil fruits are probably science.
You
I think
think?
they were
Well, I feel like
created.
Vegapunk would have said that though.
He might have said it, but I mean, I don't. Maybe Vegapunk doesn't know for sure how they were created, but
That's possible.
because like if think about it, like Vegapunk was creating all these different experiments from the Void Century, and then even devil fruits he was able to replicate, similar to like the clouds or just different stuff like a lightsaber. So maybe devil fruits could also be created during that time too.
I mean, it's perhaps. I
But
want to stick with the idea that they are the will and dreams of people because I mean it could be science. Don't get me wrong. I just like that concept that devil fruits are like an evolved version of Haki. Like
well,
somebody like
yeah,
Haki
yeah.
was so strong it created a whole different entity.
I kind of agree because I'll say this: it would probably have to be a mix of both, because like we saw with Ace too, even or Sabo's fruit, we saw he had like inherited Ace's will. With the Nika
Yeah.
fruits, like it seems they say like they kind of have a will of their own. Like some of the fruits, it seems like they have a will. The Zoan fruits, it seems stronger. So I think it has to be like a mix of both, or maybe like I don't know how it is going to do it, but it could be something where they needed science to kind of perfect it, but there's still like a supernatural element or Haki or whatever.
Facts, because like I said, I mean I'm not trying to bring Sanji up, but he's literally. I mean you can say that's science, but I don't know. Like, I feel like that's different. Him lighting his leg on fire like that, and Zoro with Ashura too. Like that's not just Haki, bro.
whoa, oh shit.
What happened?
Oh,
Clevin's just gifted 20 or memberships, not subs, but that's Twitch
Oh.
terminology.
Team Top Man, let's go.
I don't think that really counts, but okay, cool.
What's even crazier is the fact that he's gifted more memberships than there are people in the stream.
God
So I
dang
don't know
it.
how this is gonna work. This like
Whoever comes in will get a stream. I mean, get a membership.
or maybe
Hey,
they
shout-
get
shout out
Deontay was
shout
good.
out to
both,
Clemens,
or they
man.
get back to back.
Bro.
Who knows, bro? But honestly, this is huge. At the start
Double
of
O
the stream,
Flevans. He's not. I don't know why you try to. I think he's team top man like that. But you know, if you want to claim him, go ahead.
Bro, Flevins is. I ain't got to tell you nothing about Flev. I ain't got to tell you nothing. Flevins gonna speak it for himself. I ain't got to say too much.
yeah, I think he is top, man. He's
Me and
top.
me and Flevins being Dex channel causing hysteria. You understand me? We be bombing on belugas and all types of whales.
So the thing
Dolphins
is,
get it too just because they look alike.
he's like Rosinante, right? Doflamingo brother to the top man agenda.
You crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like you be killing me, Krow. 1 week is yo, let's make a truce. Then next week is F top man. Like yo, can you pick a
You
side for a month?
You didn't agree to the truth, bro.
You ain't make nothing to me to agree to, but it's hate whenever you can. You already
No.
listen, okay? My Cowboys ain't doing good. My fantasy team ain't doing good. Can I have? It's 2024. Like we only got 2 more months left. Can you let me slide?
I forgot to clock out, bro. Hold up.
All right, so I'm gonna read some chats real quick. So I think earlier somebody said, "What is the game, and what platform?"
Oh yeah.
Prince, you want
So
No, Prince, hit the play button.
I am, bro. I'm playing right now. The stream is just a bit backed up, but
Whoops.
the game is Sparking Zero and platform is PC. So if any of y'all want to run the game with me, go ahead. But only for those of you who got a PC. If you want to run it with PS5 or something like that, you got our delegate Krow here for the PS5 version of the game. So yeah.
and then
Sure.
oh, we got we got a super chat from Flevins. Love you boys, all Diddy. Bro, what the
What?
I can't believe I just said that out loud, bro. All right. I've been a little busy lately. Been busy training for I'm not sure what is that?
For the
See,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
trying to get his license, getting his money up.
Okay.
Let's go,
Hey,
Flevin.
hey,
Nuke the
and that's
whale.
real bread right there, my boy.
This one's for you, JJ. He said nuke the whales, we out here.
Don't forget them 5 boys. Don't forget
mean-
them 5 boys.
You
Hold
gotta
up, hold up,
appreciate it.
hold up, hold up,
Nuke the
hold
whales
up.
is
Speaking of
crazy,
the
You
bro.
gotta
boys,
respect it. The top man agenda is there. You gotta respect it.
speaking of boards, though, did Gora say in general? Did y'all see the colorings of
Oh,
them?
that's awful.
Saturn.
That's awful.
Why
My
is
dude is
Saturn
doodle
purple?
green, like he picked the
That-
worst
that-
kind of green for Top Man, yo. That
That
can't be
man
real.
he looks sick, bro.
What you guys
Like,
talking
you know,
about?
like
Because
The
they showed
colors.
the official colors for the Gorsay forms.
Oh,
Yeah, the
when was
Library
that?
of O'Hara put that on his channel, on his Twitter.
I didn't see all of them, but I
And
saw Saturn, the purple and like the orange fire.
Saturn
Saturn is
looks like
purple. The worm is red. Like the bird got like Venezuelan colors, and like my dude
Right,
is just like he's the emoji like when you feel like you about to throw up but you not. Like that's the color that my guy is. Yo,
the bird looks like Ho-Oh, bro. That's what the bird looks like, bro.
he really is for real.
With more colors, actually.
Which one's
somehow.
the best one and which one's the worst design or color wise?
Probably
I don't even
Ethan.
remember what Ethan looked like. Ethan was just like white
Ethan
and
though.
red. Huh?
Yeah, Ethan looks good. Ethan looks good.
He may be the only one that get the pass.
Ethan looks good. The worst one is probably Saturn, I'd say.
Damn.
I just don't like the purple at all. That's just
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
like
that's
that one.
bad. Walkery up there though, he's bad too. I don't get me wrong. Though. He ain't get no pass.
Down bad, man. Oda knew the agenda was getting too strong, and he just kind of like had to nerf my guy a little bit. Like,
JJ, is
You
this
you know
is
what's
this
gonna
the
happen
meta?
as soon as he get in the, huh?
I was saying, is this the meta, bro? Like, this is clip farming before clip farming. This whole top man, you really got it down to a T. There's another 10. God,
10 ball. The
I
10
just
piece.
I just gotta pick a random character at this point. Fuck it. Leo agenda. If you fuck with Leo,
No, listen.
What
Top man.
What
No,
happened
stop
to
it. Stop
Brooke? Prince, you go Brooke.
Because
I
nobody
mean, those are my
cares.
favorite characters, but like, apparently no one
Bro.
cares. Shit.
You got to
Half-
pick
half the-
somebody that moves the masses, Prince.
Moves
If
the
you picking
Half
the
masses.
the
wrong
crew.
people.
Who moves
What
the
you mean
masses
move
more
the
than
masses?
You know who moved the
Those are-
masses?
who moves?
Top
The,
man.
please don't say
Garland.
Greenball. Okay, Garland.
Garling and Greenville both move the masses.
Not both of them, please.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best way to go about it, Prince, is you pick one character
You pick
and
just
then
stick with
you
it at
pick
this
another character where it's like a hate campaign, like Zeus.
Yeah. Shit, at this point, I don't know. Who do I really hate? Like,
You
I don't
gotta
hate many
pick
characters.
a character that gets the masses moving, bro.
Yes, the masses move.
Hey, man, I
guess
like to pick people that other people don't like. Like that's why I rock with Conjuro. You know,
Kawamatsu. For Prince.
thing
But
is,
nobody give a fuck about Kawamatsu though. That's the
not
problem.
that. They just don't
He's the
realize
only
the
person
greatness
bringing
of
that name
Kawamatsu.
up.
I've never heard his name before.
That's
You
crazy.
forgetting about that turtle? Is he a turtle or a frog? Like what is he?
He's a fraud.
Bro, what the
He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
Technically speaking, he is a fish man. Low
Really
key,
so
like
bad.
he might even be the strongest fish man other than Jinbei.
I
I'm pretty
mean, it's like, when you in a room full of
Jack,
people
does Jack
that's
count or
that's
is
that's 4'11", and you 5'2", and
Yo,
you walk in and you tall. You feel me?
yo,
see at this
I
point
need
I
a
don't
better
even
example. Yo, I'm sensitive.
yo, do I pick like Bellamy or somebody? Like I don't know.
Bro, you gotta pick a
I
villain, bro.
hate Bellamy.
Okay, chat, help me out. Like
and don't pick guard.
I'll play Spark and Zero in the meanwhile. Give me some good suggestions of what I should make my next agenda for.
You've been Sabo and Brooke since
Yup.
day one.
Since
You
day
just gotta be annoying with the Sabo and the Brooke. Like I find ways to bring top men into the conversation. Don't make no sense.
See,
You know what I'm
not-
saying?
bro,
Just grow it a little bit.
I
That's
go
just really
so
what
far.
it is.
Like the thing, it's easy with Zoro, bro. It's so easy to troll Sanji fins.
Oh, that's
But-
different story.
Yeah,
Whoa,
like
whoa,
that's
whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by that,
Whoa.
brother?
what do I mean? What I mean by that is, I think Sanji might have to come out as gay, bro. We saw how he was looking at Yamato in that bathtub.
Ooh.
Fuck?
What's going on right now? I thought he was just gonna use the anime from last night. He just like, nah, he chasing the wrong people. Wow.
Bro.
I'm just saying, like Sanji's the easiest one to troll, right? Like,
Wait,
Listen.
hold on. Wait, speaking of which,
I mean,
Crow, we want to talk about how Fishman Island's getting reanimated, and all.
listen. That's good though, because Fishman Island made Sanji nosebleed in the anime look way worse than it was in the manga. That's all I'm saying. So maybe people can see now it really wasn't that bad.
Who knows? Maybe they fix it. Maybe they're like, you know what? Sanji doesn't need to be this bad.
bro, the funniest
Maybe that's-
nosebleed was that thing in Whole Cake Island where he's like flying across the room like a jetpack.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
bro. No, the my favorite nosebleed is when they just like get back 2 years after to Sabayoti, then they like get the coding, go down to Fishman Island, and while they're like trying to explain the coding stuff, nobody's able to break past the bubble except for Sanji when he has a nosebleed. He breaks through the bubble barrier and into the sea and is about to die.
Alright,
until Luffy
Prince,
comes.
by the end of the
Prince,
stream, you gotta pick your
I gotta pick
your
somebody.
agenda by the end of
I
the
got
stream.
you.
My agenda. Goddamn.
I'm gonna tell you the problem, Prince. I'm gonna tell you your issue, bro.
Let's hear it. Let's
You
hear it.
can't just pick a character just to have a
Wait,
character.
real quick, bro. If you gonna put that pressure on Prince, I need the same thing from you, Preach. Like I know you be hating on Zeus.
I
and
mean,
like
I go.
Zoro stuff.
I do Zoro. I'll
can't
pick
do- you
another
can't
one. I'll
do
pick
the
another one.
Zoro
Zoro's too
stuff.
easy. I agree. Yeah, Zoro's too
But
easy.
this my thing. This the problem. You have characters, Prince,
I do.
but you don't have the narrative behind it. So like JJ's narrative is that top man is the strongest Gorosei. So it's not just a top man agenda. There's something that he has a motivation behind as well.
like
with
a
me-
goal, pretty much.
Yeah, with me, Green Bull is just as strong as the rest of the admirals. That's all I'm saying. And it's
Yeah,
facts.
like with me,
feel
Zoro's
me?
like I always say, like Zoro's surpassing Roger, bro.
I mean, that's not really
Whoa.
that controversial.
That's not that controversial. Yeah, I agree, but
Are y'all kidding me?
I would have disagreed with that.
It's not
Listen,
that like if you ask most people, I think they might agree, bro. I think they might.
but this the thing. It sounds outlandish initially, but if you really just think about the age that these characters are when they're going to accomplish what they accomplish, Zoro at 21 is going to be stronger than Mihawk. And while I don't think Mihawk is stronger than Roger,
I have a good one. Like for me, I always say Rayleigh is stronger than Mihawk. Prime Rayleigh is stronger than Mihawk. And I know that one is a
listen.
hot topic, bro.
That is very hot.
We ain't talk nothing about this chapter, but I'm skipping the next week. We got a 2-week break. I got 2 suggestions in regards to ideas. We already talking. We need to do like a top 20 in the series, like all time strongest. Because I can't imagine like Zoro even really being top 5. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and that's my
Whoa,
guy.
top 5.
all time. So
Like-
okay, well,
Like, are
Well,
you
let's
I'm okay. Luffy, Roger, Garp.
Oh,
That's
you're saying
3
all
right
time,
there.
like
Just
all
like
even like old
all
legends and
time.
everything.
Every character that ever existed in One Piece.
the only
when y'all
people
said-
that ever Zoro won't be stronger than to me is Luffy and Joy Boy.
That's what I was gonna say.
And Roger.
But
I
this
think-
the thing.
Yeah, I'll say
they-
it's easier to do like agendas with power scaling because like I could just go on a stream and say Whitebeard is stronger than Roger, and like some people might agree, but I feel like it's just like with power scaling, it's always going to be controversial. in
I
some
get that
way.
nigga the fuck out of here.
Bro,
See, the thing is, like, I had hot takes, right? And everyone's like, "Oh, that's probably not gonna be real with both Sabo and Brook." Brook, he just needs to cook a little bit because he just needs time with the whole full body hockey thing, like Black Skeleton. We'll get that in Elbaf, trust. But the Sabo,
Your agenda,
I said
yeah,
he's
your-
gonna become the most
like
wanted man.
when I see people
No,
say
that's
Kobe
not-
is
that's
going to be
crazy, though.
on the same level as Luffy at the end of the story, that's the type of
not.
shit. That's the type of stuff I'm
Prince,
talking about, bro.
your agenda with Brooke needs to be that Brooke is the fourth strongest straw hat.
See, I just know that that's
Bro,
not true.
come
though.
on, bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like
I'm just saying, but you gotta force yourself to believe it though.
But look,
that's just delusion on delusion. Like I can't be doing
Vague. A 5 at the least. If you want to say he's weaker than Jinbei, that's cool. I personally can see him beating Jinbei, but that's just me. But yeah, if you want to say he's weaker than Jinbei, that's cool.
See,
But put him over Frankie
Yes.
and Robin.
yeah, you got to
My
kind of
only-
say it's got to be a bit like
yeah, it's got to be crazy. I know.
You
a
gotta
bit
you gotta be like
outlandish.
Big New Marcus, bro.
See, right now, like my only main things about both my characters is that Brook full body hockey, Sabo already most wanted man in the world. I could see Sabo being past like admiral level right now. I could see him beating an admiral right now because he might do some training stuff ever since.
There's not a single admiral that nigga beating. Sorry.
Like, bro,
Oh,
look,
what the hell
this is
is
how
that?
how far you need to go. When Oars and King of Lightning and me and I forgot who else was it, but when it's like 4 of us and it's like against the whole One Piece community saying Shanks can defeat 5 Gorosei in one room, like, and I, honestly, bro, like that sounds just completely insane when you think about it. Like,
I mean, we saw Luffy almost do it.
no, he didn't almost. Come on, bro.
Like he got like 10% of the way there, if we're being real. But like,
I mean, hey, if Joy Boy can do that and Shanks' hockey is compared to Joy Boy, then Shanks can do it too.
see, compare is a very strong word because they're just using their barometer of what they know is the strongest with Shanks, and then felt Joy Boys and was like, "Whoa, that's even stronger."
Speaking of
No,
agendas,
that's a question if it was stronger.
this week
That's the problem.
was fun for me, bro. Because when I see
Oh,
ZKL in every post on Twitter, I already know it's about to be a fun week on Twitter.
And ZKL, just so that we can get it out to the rest of the world, this agenda, this brand new one. What does it mean, Preach?
So ZKK was Zoro kills Kaido. ZKL now, the new agenda, I would say the better agenda was Zoro kills Loki.
Zoro can't even kill Lucci, bro. That's the ZKL y'all need to be worried about. Y'all this is the wrong L, my boy. This is my problem, though.
No,
This is my
it's
problem.
to me it's just all fun and games, but like it's funny to see
It
people
doesn't-
go crazy on Twitter.
It just don't hit the same, bro.
No, yeah,
Because
it's
you want to
not the
know,
same.
you want to know why ZKK was as big as it was? Because despite how most didn't believe in it, you couldn't deny that there was
There was
a
something there.
twinge of something there. Yeah,
There was something there.
A lot of evidence.
like I knew it was not gonna happen. I just thought that Zoro would have a good moment with Kaido, which I mean you can say he did.
Yeah,
But,
but the
like,
thing
you
is,
know what I'm
people really believe that one. I feel like this one is more lighthearted and more trolling, and like to see people still get
Yeah.
upset is funny to me.
Yeah, some people taking it too serious, but I mean when them boys was terrorizing people on
Bro,
Twitter,
I saw he made why you letting the trolls get to you, man? Like it's like, bro, it's
yeah, she definitely took that a little hard.
yeah, bro. You bit like you can't bite on that troll, man, because it's the whole thing on Twitter is like I'm just every time I see something I'm like, bro, this is definitely a troll. Even with oh, do you see Sanji and Zoro, that whole thing?
Yeah, time for the episode. I didn't watch the episode. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah, and even in the chapter too, it was with like Sanji holding him back and stuff. I mean, it's been
Yeah,
going
because
on
he
since
need to be
last
a
week.
man, bro. Get his own swag. I'm tired of this, bro.
Yeah, but bro, you
Luffy
know,
is Luffy, bro. Stop dick riding, bro.
nah, bro, you know, Zoro and Luffy are really like best friends, bro. Like they need to be going on some
No,
adventures.
you want to know why? Why I don't agree with that? Because Luffy said y'all feel that presence too, right? So Zoro had felt this presence the whole time. He ain't think to go after it not one time, but as soon as Luffy says something, Oh well, shit. Let's go. Let's go. No, get off his dick, bro. You just chill, bro.
Bro, ever since
Because the captain got to make sure his first mate is good.
Zoro,
I thought he was his first.
he's been so calm in the post time skip and so serious. But when he first saw Luffy and Wano, bro, that was the first time we've seen Zoro actually happy since like the pre time skip days.
Yeah, that was fine. Can y'all hear this signal light? Turn signal?
Nah.
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, I think we should probably go into the chapter now.
Oh,
yeah. All right, Loki.
I'm ready to talk about the chapter.
All right. This might not be chapter of the year, but it is one of the 5 best chapters of the year for sure.
Oh, that I can agree with.
Yeah, I think I could agree with that one.
Sure.
I mean,
that was
y'all know I write up the outlines for the chapters. I couldn't stop finding new things to put down. I was like, yo, I feel like I wrote like an essay when I gave the notes for the chapter.
I saw it. I was Krow. I said, God damn.
JJ truly could.
I mean, there was a lot of little details.
I could leave out nothing.
There was a lot.
I like that we got tech context for how Druden potentially being a prince or whatever. Loki brother. I don't know if that was. Is that what it was implying, right? That he was Loki's brother?
I'm not
That's how I read it.
Could have been another king.
I don't think so, bro.
Sure.
I don't think so, because if you think like, well, when do you think Loki defeated King the king that he defeated just now? How recent was that?
It probably was recent because he still got bandages on his eyes. So that had to be from when they probably fought him and held him down and chained him up.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
I imagine
I
it
guess
would
it
be
could be
recent too, because they said that's why Hadrugan needed to stay back because of the circumstances. You know, if they already met him at Dressrosa, it had to be something that happened after Dressrosa. So I think it is recent.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Y'all remember last stream when I said I think Loki gonna be a good guy, and do y'all think he's still a chance? I think he's gonna be a good guy, personally.
I do not think so at all. Not for 1 second.
I think.
I just don't.
Do you think it's a misunderstanding then? Because I feel like when Oda,
I think it's a misunderstanding. Yes.
When Oda kills somebody, when there's a character who kills, I feel like that's usually somebody bad in One Piece.
I think that. Like, I mean, we get Law killed Monet if you really think about it. So I mean, he's indirectly responsible for it. But I mean, I think that there is a reason why either A, he didn't kill his dad, he's getting framed for it, or B, his dad, like, he had a legit reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to act like he's gonna be a saint. I just think he's gonna be an ally. Let me put it like that. Not a good guy, but an ally to the Straw Hats.
It's possible.
And
I
just think
he also said he wants to destroy the world.
And I think that's something concerning the fruit and like what happened between him and his dad. He's like, I don't like the way things are right now. I want to turn it upside down. You feel me? That's my interpretation. I mean, I don't know what's the obsession with the sun. Well, I have a theory on what the obsession with the sun god is. Recording that probably tomorrow, by the way. Just putting it out there. But yeah.
Oh.
I was supposed to do it today, but I was supposed to get off work 3 hours ago. But hey, I guess some things don't go so smoothly in life.
Yeah, I mean, Loki is. I'll say this. This is one of the most hype starts to an arc. I mean, it's up there, bro. I mean, I'll say Marineford is probably better. But besides that, I'm not sure if there's an arc that came in like with this much hype.
I found it hilarious how it feels like with the last 3 chapters with the Straw Hats just running through like the dollhouse or whatever. I seen a lot of people like, I'm not talking about you, by the way. I'm just a lot of people was like, yo, this arc, you need to go ahead and get to the plot. This starting off boring. And all it took was 1 chapter. People were like, yo, this is the best start to arc ever. Like, people so fickle, man.
Yeah, I mean, but it's in 3 chapters for Oda. I mean, that's kind of quick. Wano had some, it was like probably like a 10 chapter slow start. So
damn, being nice, bro. That sumo shit was like 3 chapters by itself, man.
yeah. So I mean, it's just like it's Oda's. I'm actually surprised he wrapped it up quick, but now I mean he has a break. Wait, is it true? Is it true Oda he took a break to focus on the live action?
He just
Yes,
traveling to
sir.
If
South
so, that would
Africa.
make a lot of sense.
He's just going to go to see how it is. I don't think it's focus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people hate to see like him doing breaks for the manga because of live action. But I think he just wanted an excuse to get a break. To be honest.
I mean, we had like 3 consecutive chapters, so it's about that time anyway. And I mean, for somebody, people got to handle their business. We dealing with this man's passion, this man's most personal art. He want to make sure it's right in every aspect as possible. So I don't see why we knock it at all. But
You
I
need to
mean,
do that with
he gave
Sully
us a
too.
lot to eat on for these couple of days. So let
Yeah,
that
I
man
mean,
live.
I kind of see both sides to it, and I mean, Oda, I feel like he could take whatever breaks he wants. Man, like he's been doing this for so long at this point, like
Yeah.
I kind of understand where people come from too, because it's like you have some kind of shock factor with Berserk and stories where like they don't get finished by the main creator, and I think people are like always every time there's a break week, people or like an extended hiatus with One Piece, people are thinking like, what if the worst happens and One Piece doesn't finish?
I get it, but it's sad. Like him not taking breaks will
It would be
probably
worse.
increase the
Yeah,
chances of that happening.
it would be worse. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. You got to play
Yeah,
the
I'm
long
walking
game.
to the house right now. I'm finna get on my computer and join up. I want to have a discussion about how strong Loki is when I get back. So don't talk about that till I get back.
Ooh,
I'll
that
be
is
in
All right.
about
something
10
I did
minutes.
want to talk about.
Yeah, we could save
All
that
right.
for
Well,
the end.
while we waiting on him, do y'all want to rate the chapter? I'm
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
Krow.
for me, I want to say a 9, but I might be going closer to a 10. I don't really see I don't see any flaws in this chapter. I don't see anything like negative, so I might just like I would say this is not as hype as like the Gorosei, the 5 Gorosei coming to Elbaf, but it's just like how you said, JJ. It's overall there's a lot of little details, there's a lot in this chapter, so it's a different kind of 10, but I would say maybe a 10.
Well, dang.
What you thinking, Prince?
See, for me, I think that if you were to rate it as a regular manga chapter, easy 10. Because the amount of hype, love, and absolute like sheer awe people have for this design of Loki and just the general chapter as a whole, and like kids these days talking about aura and shit like that. Uh it's just with it all. So I mean, the chapter has everything that you would want in a regular manga chapter, like from shonen general categories, and it's a 10 from that perspective. But as for One Piece, it's just general lore. It's just like expanding on what's to be like coming up in terms of like what Loki's gonna do, what Elbaf is gonna look like, him saying like, oh, he's gonna destroy the world as the sun god. That's already piqued my interest. So if I had to rate it as a One Piece chapter, I say like 9.5 out of 10. Being a bit generous with that.
Yeah, like I think because it's a setup chapter basically, and I
Yeah.
think for what that is, I mean, I would say it's one of the best setup chapters in One Piece.
Also, we can say this for a fact: never trust Oda's silhouettes. We've seen his silhouettes
His
with the
silhouette game is
Gorosei,
crazy, dude.
completely different. There's Emu's silhouette too that we still
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
yet revealed. But all of the Warlord silhouettes completely different from what they looked like.
I'm just imagining
All
what
of the
Emu could
Yonko
look
silhouette,
like, bro.
Kaido's silhouette before he was revealed literally looked like he was some random,
Some
like,
random
idiot
pirate.
in a bar,
Yeah.
some random geezer in a bar. But he looks like absolute like beast mode when we see him right after Dressrosa, and now we get this Loki reveal completely different than what we saw in Whole Cake. So I just gotta say, like, don't ever trust an Oda silhouette. That's for damn sure.
Okay, so well, first of all, in regards to rating the chapter, y'all let me cook for a minute. In regards to rating the chapter, I'm gonna go with you, Prince. I'm like 9.5. Like from beginning to end, like every straw hat mattered. Every single person that was involved in this chapter mattered one way or another. So you really can't complain about nothing. And then like just expanding the world of One Piece. Very excited to see what's going on in Elbaf. But going back to y'all silhouette comment, right? Look at the silhouette that the guy that's talking about Loki has behind him. Man, I'm telling y'all, maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I'm over theorizing, but I don't like this guy. Like, when do we have we know all the other giants that we've been talking to throughout this since they've been on the Great Eric. The only one that we don't know is this guy specifically. He ain't give us his name. We don't know nothing about him. And then you got this silhouette. I really think if you put a Vikings hat on this guy and have him stick out his tongue, he's that silhouette. Man, listen, Loki is like the god of deception, the king of deception. I wouldn't be surprised if like whatever fruit that he has him possessing that person that's on that person that we think is Loki, and having them say exactly what he want them to say so that he can distract everybody from doing what he wants to do. This is the same guy that introduced us to the Green Fairy, and he's been giving us a whole lot of information. And when do we get to really hear from somebody on a new island and they don't introduce themselves? Like, that sticks out to me. We learned about Goldberg and Gerd this chapter, and this guy's been around for about 3-4 chapters. I don't trust this guy. So
you talking about the guy with the dark hair?
The guy with the dark hair and the little mustache that twirls up?
Yeah. I know you're talking about, yeah.
I'm keeping my eye on this guy. I don't know exactly what it is, but I don't trust him, man. I just need to get that all out.
Hey, Tiante seems to be very much agreeing with you, JJ.
I mean, you know, when we went to Water 7, we met Kaku and he introduced himself and he flew all around. Like, where do we go somewhere and somebody just gives us all this disposition and talks about everybody else and doesn't introduce themselves? Y'all the theorists, y'all got any ideas for me? You knew who Kobe was like the second Luffy busted out of the barrel. Then he went to talking about Zoro. So then we learned about him. We learned about Captain Morgan. He gave us the disposition. Anytime we go somewhere, we usually know who that person is that's explaining everything to us. Why is this guy not giving us his name?
Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, for someone to be talking this much, it's a bit fishy, bro. It's like, especially because we know there's something going on in Elbaf. We don't know what exactly is happening right now, but yeah, it's like, it's tough to know who to trust right now.
I'd say in general, the whole idea that like we see in Elbaf is that the Straw Hats should be pretty much at the highest priority, and they are, because other than the fact that what Nami was saying in this chapter, like, we need to like be wary of the Elbafian giants. We need to make sure that like our presence is hidden because they don't want like any like what's the word? Intruders, right? Like in the country. I feel like as soon as they realize it is the Straw Hats, it's a whole different ballgame, but they don't know that. So they're going into like uncharted territory, and who's the first giant they meet? Loki. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think Luffy might because what I'm thinking with Loki and this whole like mischievous like persona he has throughout like all types of mediums is that one line Robinson and Punk Hazard, that Luffy's too trusting at times, and when it comes to pirate alliances and things like that, he should be wary because he is too trusting, and there might be a time when, you know, it backfires. Obviously with Law it didn't, but maybe with something like Loki, let's say he breaks him out and Loki actually starts being friendly with him. Who knows? Maybe like we might see something like that where Loki betrays him like much later on.
My thing is, in response to that, like Luffy going to this person initially, that makes me think positive of them because Luffy doesn't let other people's words move him. He didn't get the lore dump about Loki.
True.
I feel like Luffy literally has like good emotional intelligence to the point where I don't know this rabbit. I ain't bothering this rabbit, but I see that they got a little problem, so I'm gonna pull the rabbit out the snow, and then that ends up helping us out eventually in the long run. Luffy, I think, is just attracted to positivity, so that's another reason why I'm thinking that this Loki guy doesn't really ring like it should to me, because I'm really looking at this like this is Elbaf Zoro. Like Luffy don't know nothing about this guy, but he just. Matter of fact, he would know a little bit of something from him because he probably got that disposition about him from the fat twin, right?
Which one?
The Gang Bage's wife.
Oh, Lola.
So Lola probably told them something about was Luffy there when they talked about Loki?
Wait, was it Lola? No. Her name's Chiffon. Chiffon.
I think wasn't it
Okay.
who told the story of Loki and
Yeah, Chiffon. Because Lola was with them at Thriller Bark. Lola's the one who rejected Loki, but Chiffon is her twin sister who they met at Whole Cake, who told them like Nami and everyone about what happened to Lola. Because Nami's the one who got the Viva card of Big Mom from Lola. And then so she broke it down with Chiffon. Oh, I met your sister all the way back in Thriller Bark. And like she's chilling, she's doing good. So I think Chiffon was the one who told him everything. I'm pretty sure. But yeah,
I'm just
bro,
saying, like,
I think there's
Luffy
so
here
many
is making
layers to
things
this
about people
Elbaf
because
stuff.
that's a movie.
We gotta peel back. But your general thoughts, JJ, is that like Luffy has his own like ideas in terms like what to do with Loki?
No, I'm just thinking like Luffy's attracted to positivity, and he felt a strong energy, and he wanted to see what's what. And a lot of times, if it's strong and it's positive, I think he gravitates towards that. You know, he felt Kizaru or Saturn, whichever one, and he was like, "Yo, something's terrible coming along." He didn't say, "Yo, I feel something terrible." I just hear something. I feel something from beyond the way. Let me go see what's what. So I'm just thinking that Luffy is feeling something positive about this person that attracted him to him, and he just wants to see what it is. But I don't think
Yeah.
he has any plans because Luffy doesn't think ahead.
yeah,
He said,
I agree
quote,
with like
"Do
Luffy.
you feel that?" My bad, Preach. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just agreeing with JJ. Like Luffy does have good instincts when it comes, to Luffy choosing good people, versus bad people. Like he has a good instinct for that. So I kind of agree with that. Like it's I don't know if there's ever been a time where Luffy couldn't see through something, and I guess it would be interesting because Loki is supposed to be like a trickster. He's supposed to be a manipulator, right? So if Loki can actually be the first one to kind of trick Luffy and at least his own instincts, and make him doubt himself. I mean, I don't know if that would happen, but if anyone was to do it, it would be Loki, I would assume.
It would be low. Yeah. Also, one thing I want to point out. So I have the thing right up here. So there's a bunch of wolves in the forest underneath, and that's what all the Straw Hats are talking about when they're on the bridge. And then all of a sudden, Luffy, like 3 dots, dead silent. And then he said, "You feel that? I'm getting goosebumps." And then Zoro and Sanji are tripping out. They're like, "Oh, we can't see like what's going on. Force off limits." And then he said, "I heard something in the block country too, a roar. It's got to be coming from down there." So it's very interesting that like he's hearing a roar or like some kind of like very like big voice that's giving him goosebumps. Because honestly speaking, I've never seen Luffy like that. Where like, yes, he has like observation hockey where like he can sense when enemies are coming and stuff like that. But I've never seen Luffy like verbatim say, "I'm getting goosebumps." And there's a like a roar, something maybe with voice of all things type stuff here.
Shit.
I don't know, but
No, nah.
whatever it is, Loki like is just like a whole league different in terms of like what we're gonna expect, in my opinion. I think Loki's gonna be something completely different, not One Piece generic, like, oh, it's a bad guy, he's gonna do bad things and like just stick to the norm of like the cookie cutter things that Oda usually has with every arc. I think Loki's gonna be completely different.
So you think he'll be like more maybe not like evil, but he'll be like kind of a controversial one?
Yeah, I think he'll change the tide as things go, in the sense that he'll go wherever or he'll do whatever he wants to do. That's why he Loki looks like Dofi too, does he not? He literally looks like
With
if
the-
you
the-
took Kaido's
the
like
smile, the
big,
tongue, yeah.
big, like gigantic attributes and then mixed it with Dofi. And then people are saying Django as well. Okay, and then there's also 2 things I also want to talk about with also Crow's here too, and because I know he wanted to talk about Loki's strength. There's 2 things. One, obviously his eyes are covered, and 2, the statement that all of Elbaf's warriors, it took all of Elbaf's warriors to keep Loki pinned down and chained to this tree as the shame of Elbaf, and he took the god fruit or whatever like legendary fruit that was passed down in the kingdom. See, to me, that's extremely important because remember when in Whole Cake Island, Big Mom said, "If I had all the Elbaf warriors, I would have already been king of the pirates by now." already conquered everything. So
Yeah.
what Big Mom wants, right? Like as a destructive force in order to become king of the pirates to overcome Kaido, all that she covets is what it takes to even pin down Loki to this damn tree. So Loki has got to be busted in terms of strength, like different level. I don't know. That's just me, but like I feel like Loki's gonna be
Yeah,
something. crap.
I agree. Like, there's when you hear that, it's like, bro, they were bringing in, and the giants too. Like we saw Dory and Brogy. We can assume they're probably two of the strongest giants, but I don't. I think it. We know, like, if you're taking all these giants, there's going to be some other strong ones in that group. Um, we just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Mega T. He said Loki's gonna have some wolf fruit like Fenrir. I've been seeing a lot of things like that. I've been seeing Fenrir. I've been seeing the Jormungandr. What else?
Someone said the Raven, or like a Odin kind of thing. Like
okay, like ravens and
because he
stuff.
doesn't have his eyes, so maybe he needed a fruit so he could see.
See, bro, I'm telling you, his eyes being covered up is extremely important. Because if that's the case, that means that he probably has the most busted observation hockey.
Yeah.
Like, remember the like theory I had that Mihawk can like imbue false futures into people's heads, like to combat Shanks's observation killing.
Who do you think? Okay, I want to ask you guys this. Do you think the bandage on his eye is a recent thing, or like something he's always had?
I think it's a way to like make sure that he can't see anything. He can't use his eyes.
Oh, so he has like some genjutsu.
I think it's
type,
I think it's a preventative measure that he's chained up and he's even got his eyes covered. Like, remember once the war was over in Naruto, they had like a whole thing wrapped around Sasuke's eyes so he couldn't use it in prison, just to be like just to make sure.
Yeah.
I think it's some shit like that. We're to the point where he can't even see. Like,
That'd
they
be
don't
cool.
even want him to use his eyes. That's some different type shit. A rubber Logia would be cool. I mean, in my opinion, I
was literally thinking, what if he got something that literally is similar to Luffy's fruit, and that's why he thinks he's the sun god, because he actually knows the lore of the sun god.
See, I think everybody in Elbaf knows the lore of the sun god, which is why it was saved for last. So I do agree that Loki knows a lot more than like everyone else in terms of Void Century lore. So that is a good thing too. Shit. All right, well, I'll let y'all cook up. Let me show some elite ranked gameplay.
You think you nice on that Sparkling Zero? How you feel about yourself in the game, man?
So far, I'm okay. I mean, I've got more wins than losses as of right now, but I just need to get used to the characters I'm using.
Yeah, so I mean, so speaking of Loki, man, like I think it's one of my favorite panels when you see, because Luffy looks so small, and Loki is this huge menacing giant, and he's chained up and everything. Like, bro, I don't know, something about this panel is just perfect, bro, and I can't wait to see how the fights are going to play out in Elbaf too, because is Luffy gonna just be running up on people, jumping into the air? Or is he going to be transforming into like a giant form every time? I think probably giant, because I think Zoro and Sanji will be they don't have that power, so it'd be cool to see Luffy actually use his giant forms. But just the size comparison in this, and then even the panel with Elbaf when we finally see the tree. I mean, this is just bro, this looks so good. This art right here is like, you see the sword and everything, the
sword is crazy.
Yeah, that sword is massive, bro.
That sword is crazy.
Yeah, Oda went crazy.
That's what sticks out. I'm like, yeah, this panel of this tree, like, is this like water leaking down the tree as well? Like, is there like different waterfalls throughout? You see all those different white things coming down? I'm just like, this tree is just, it took my attention. So I may have to give it a 10, man. These last two panels really hit me, yo.
Yeah, no, these panels were just, I mean, this is also because, do you see like the very top? You can kind of see the tree is. To me, it seems like maybe it might be so high that it goes into the Sky Islands. Maybe that's because I've been thinking that could happen with Elbaf, but because you see the clouds at the bottom, and then maybe at the top that's like the white sea, where it's kind of reaching that point. But yeah. I mean, the sizing stuff is gonna be cool to see in the art style in this arc, because I mean, how big is that sword compared to Luffy? I wonder how. Some people were saying it could be something with Onigashima. I saw that. But yeah, that this is just there's so much in this chapter to talk about. What do you guys think about Dory and Brogy? We saw their bounty reviews.
Ooh, 1.8 billion each. I think it's fair.
I saw some people were a bit upset about that, but I honestly like when you consider what they just did. I mean, they're being framed as like the enemies that attacked Vegapunk, but I mean, these are like legends, right? These are legends from the past. Who knows what they've done in the past? So I think it is a bit high, but if you're going to give it to somebody, I'm not mad at Dory and Brogy because it does seem like they were complete legends in the past, and now they're basically at war with the government. So they looked good in Aken, man. Like there was that one Gorosei, I think it was Jupiter. Like they got rid of him pretty easily, and then he came back. But it was like they were putting on like, some good feats in that arc. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like it is tough though, because you like there's some characters like being that much higher than I think Zoro's like 1.5, right, or like 1.6.
Listen, nah, he won all the ones.
1. Yeah, so that's like when you're that much higher than Zoro is like, dang, that is kind of high, bro.
I got an issue, bro. Y'all could have just added the inflation and just put a 0 at the end and let them boys be $1 billion apiece. Yo,
yeah.
Dory versus Zoro. How Zoro is that high diff, extreme diff of Zoro? What do y'all think?
I don't know anymore, bro. I just it's tough because they did take down that Gorosei, bro. That was impressive, man. And I would take Zoro. I would take Zoro over the Giants, but I think it is closer than people think.
Man, like I said, Mr. 3 was giving these dudes issues. Mr. 3 must got a $700 million berry at this point because this is getting out of hand. I ain't got no problem with them boys, catching their inflation, letting them be $1 billion apiece to, represent what's what. But you just can't come out of hiding and do one thing and then unless we find out that the other Straw Hats ended up catching a bump as well, and it makes no sense for them to get one for this circumstance and not everybody else that was involved, right?
Yeah, I agree though. I mean, we didn't see Zoro and Luffy's bounties yet. I'm not sure why they didn't show that in this chapter because, I mean, Luffy, like, they said Luffy killed Dr. Vegapunk in this chapter, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Luffy, then he should be, like, at least, like, 4 then at that point because, yeah, we got to see the Straw bounties.
Like, with the chat, like I looked at this on the Shonen Jump app. This is only 15 pages, and we calling this a 9.5 and a 10. Like they ain't have to give us nothing else for this chapter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
true.
like we about to take a 2-week break. We about to come back. That would be the perfect time. You know what I'm saying, for Robin to keep on flipping that WEJ and give us more information from it because we want to know. Like it's been a lot that's happened and they got to keep us updated. What y'all think about that X being marked so well in the article as well?
Oh man, I made a whole video about that. I think it's Vivi, man. I think Vivi is about to be the next Straw Hat, the final Straw Hat.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all show love to Preach. That man dropped it. This is Preach Day on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He got the OPU stream tonight. What up, Krow? Back to what I was saying. We got the OPU stream tonight. That boy Preach dropped a video earlier. Y'all make sure y'all stay on this channel. As soon as y'all get done with this stream, watch the video he just dropped about 12 hours ago.
Exactly. And it's a banger. Make sure to like it, comment, do everything to make sure that bitch is skyrocketing in the goddamn YouTube For You page. We need Preach popping back.
It's been a hiatus, bro. It's been a minute now, but at least until the end of 2024, I'm gonna try to drop a theory every week. We got some big stuff planned, but yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Go support that video, because it's gonna take a minute to get back in the algorithm. It's starting out slow, but I think the video is good. I think it'll get in there and like it'll eventually get views, but it's just gonna take some time. My channel is like kind of dead right now with videos. Like I haven't posted in so long, so appreciate all the support I can get just starting out again. But yeah, what do you think about the X then?
You talking about the X?
Yeah, the X.
I
And
mean, like Robin pointed it out perfect. For everything else to be kind of vague in the picture, and for that to be, poignant, it's kind of like, they're doing their own manipulating behind the scenes. I'm not really sure what message she's trying to give to them. Maybe, just letting them know that she's fine, because they heard about her father, passing at the reverie. But that's really the only thing I could think of. But it ain't like they know where to go get her or anything like that. And they're not going back to Alabasta because Zoro said so, so I don't know.
yeah, I think we saw Luffy. He was very upset when they found out about Vivi and Cobra. I think you're right. Like Vivi, if she's doing this message, she wants to let them know she's safe, but also where she is, in case they want to go find her. They know where to go find her.
Oh,
But because if you think about it, the Morgans is the only one that has the newspaper, right? So like it's kind of giving a hint
makes sense.
that yeah, she's with Morgan somehow. Um, and I think it's cool how Oda did it too, because he uses Robin in this, and Nico Robin was like, she's kind of saying like, I kind of recognize this X, or like she seems to be on to something, like she's getting the clue. But I like that it's the Straw Hats that joined after Vivi left, and so they don't really understand the point of the X is. But Robin was there in Alabasta, so it's kind of cool. Where she even snuck on
Yeah.
the ship too, so like she probably did see at some point, she saved Luffy when he fought Crocodile. So like there was probably at some point where Robin noticed the X on their arm. She might have even seen that when she snuck on the ship. So I think that's a cool like little detail there too. And I think she'll figure it out. It's kind of like Robin's whole like job in the series is to find out these clues and put everything together. But yeah, I don't know how
Bet
it's
you
gonna
Bruh.
play
Rob.
out, but I think Vivi's coming to Elbaf, bro. Maybe by
I'm
the
gonna say,
end, but because I feel like if she does join the Straw Hats again, I feel like it has to be in Elbaf. I don't see how she can join in the middle of the war, especially because she has to kind of. I would like her to have a bond with the crew, like Frankie and Jinbei, and they don't really know her. So if she is coming back, I want it to be at least in Elbaf.
excuse yourself. My boy Frankie know Robin very well. Excuse
Oh, not
yourself,
Robin,
sir. I'm just
Vivi. I
gonna.
meant, like they need to
Okay,
grow a
okay.
bond with Vivi. Yeah,
I was just
Bruh,
gonna say,
my bad, my bad.
my
no.
my PC is tripping, bruh.
Like finally working.
If it ain't,
I had to go to my laptop, bruh. I would join and I would say something. I'd say yo, and then it would just mute everything immediately, and then I couldn't hear nothing no more. I leave, I come back and do the same thing. Whatever though.
interesting.
One funny thing real quick in this chapter. I didn't see too much people talking about it, but when Lilith told Frankie, "Whoa, you guys, so you killed me, huh?" Like I thought that was pretty funny, bro. Like
That
that
was
was
cool.
just like what the.
Man, listen. I just like the fact last week we was talking about who gonna run the old crew, and next week we got Frankie just stepping up like, hey, Giants. This what
Crow
it
said
is. Like,
Frankie.
yo,
Crow said
I
Frankie,
don't know.
by the way.
I'm pretty sure I probably said Jinbei. That's what I was thinking. I said,
Yes,
but
listen to
I'm
Crow.
happy it's Frankie. I'll tell you that much.
Listen to Crow. He been hitting with the theories lately. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crow. Cause so I know you're working on a video. Are you gonna make like a full like theory breakdown on that one, or is that like a separate video you had planned?
I'm thinking about. I know I said initially a chapter review, but I mean I don't want to say it's gonna be a chapter review because I'm gonna mainly be talking about that idea. But I don't want to say it's a theory video either. It's just a discussion around the chapter, kind of like how.
Like Sawyer type video?
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to like invite nobody swag, but
Nah,
yeah,
like right when you said that, I was like, yeah, because Sawyer like he mixed in the chapter with the theory. Yeah.
yeah, that's basically what I would go. It's kind of like Sawyer. King would like to do it a little bit where he'll have just the chapter title. I mean, the chapter number and the title, but spend most of it talking about some other stuff. So yeah.
Yo, Crow. So wait, back to you, Preach. So you was talking about they got the hint with the X in regards to they could go get with Morgans. But Morgans don't got a home base, right? He just always floating in the sky. Like, how do you
Yeah.
specifically go find a Morgans?
Yeah, so in the video, I say
Oh, you said it in the video. Okay, I don't want to give up the video.
no, it's
okay,
fine. I
No,
mean,
I watched the video. I can tell him how.
you could watch the video and it's more in detail, but I'll just like break it down quick. I came up with like a few different situations to how Vivi will come to Elbaf. Um, like so Robin in that group, I think maybe like Luffy, because if Oda wants to focus on the original Straw Hats in Elbaf, and he already broke up the crew anyways, I think it'd be cool like once they meet up and then Robin already figured it out by then that it's something with Vivi. So then Luffy tells them like, all right, Robin and Frankie and this group can go and look for Vivi. And I think that would make sense because like I said, like they haven't spent enough time with her. Like especially Robin,
my
like
God,
even Robin was like when Robin joined the crew, Vivi trusted Luffy and she was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna trust Luffy with his decision. But like Alabasta was like they didn't trust Robin. So I think it would be cool to see their bond specifically. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how you would find Morgans, but I'm sure they would have to figure out a way. Maybe the Giants can help them. Maybe they like I said, even with the tree, it does seem like it's pretty high. Like they might be able to go up into like a sky island and find some kind of way to meet up with Morgans. Then the other way I said, I think maybe Morgans could come to Elbaf. He might make a stop because Morgans we know is not on good terms with the government, and he's hiding Vivi. Is like Emu is I think at some point they're gonna figure out that he's hiding Vivi. So I think he wants to kind of drop her off or something. And we know Morgans has connections with the underworld. It seems like maybe Elbaf might. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but we do know with Mother Caramel and you know, there's a possible way there. But I think the most likely two things I think could happen is, actually, this is the one that I think will probably happen is Sabo and Bonchan. Because Bonchan is another one who, he's like the only other character who knows the meaning of the X. And we saw Dofi and Magellan talking about like going up and maybe even like escaping Impel Down. So I think a lot of people are going to escape Impel Down. If Bonchan sees the newspaper and he sees the X, because he risked his own I think they arrested him because he saw what happened with Vivi and the Straw Hats. Like he was so emotional because that moment.
Tomorrow.
And so like if he's like, oh, that's Vivi, that's like a hint from Vivi. I think Bonchan when he escapes, he also has connection with the Revolutionary. And then like Sabo, Cobra told Sabo, you got to go find Vivi and Luffy. So I think Bonchan and Sabo, they could maybe go and find her. I think that might actually happen. So I'm not sure how it's gonna happen exactly, but those are my that's what I've been thinking recently. I think the Sabo one and Bonchan is probably the most likely, to be honest.
Listen, my favorite part of your video was when you was like her possibly getting the Valkyrie fruit. I would love that.
Yeah, because bro, like it's like every time you even mention the idea of Vivi joining the crew, the first criticism is she's too weak, right? Like everyone knows she was already weak in Alabasta. She hasn't been training or anything, and like so she needs something that can give her a big power boost. And if she is coming to Elbaf, I think the Valkyrie would be really cool. Yeah, I mean that I thought that was a cool idea for Elbaf for Vivi. But I also said like the Egyptian gods, it could be something because we know Pel and I think it was what's the other one name? Chaka.
Chaka, yeah.
Yeah, like they have the Egyptian references. So I mean it could be something cool. But I think the Devil Fruit is the easiest way to make her strong and kind of scale her up fast. But yeah,
JJ, you watching the WNBA finals?
No, I only saw the first game. I've been slipping. I saw a little bit of that. I saw the game winner.
Yeah, the game winner was crazy.
It's on right now.
No, they got these files is crazy though. The file discrepancy is like 20 to like 5. Well, it might have changed by now, but either way, it's 3 seconds left. It's a game. Liberty. Yeah, they're trying to give it to the Liberty. She got the ball. She traveled, and then they call a foul on her with 3 seconds left in the game. You don't call that, bro. Whatever. Anyway, did I miss anything of substance, of major substance? Because JJ told me he was hosting, so I don't think much important was said. But let me know.
Now we've just been going through the whole chapter, bro. There's so much to cover here. I mean, if there's something you want to talk about, we just go into it.
I want a power scale Loki. That's what I've been waiting on.
You want to power scale him off of aura?
Just how I, bro. I'm so tired of these jerkmate ass, bro. How I
Bro,
imagine how strong I imagine him to be.
It's a TCB.
Oh, bro, it's on the stream, the site I use, bro. I'm like, I go to pause the stream. Jerkmate, golly, bro. Can we have some type of filter for ass, bro? This is crazy.
Yeah, we need that type, at least for that type of content. We got to,
especially for TCB, because you know it's mainly younger people that's reading this stuff, bro. So like, y'all out here wilding,
That's
bro.
shameless, bro. That's
King of Lightning was absolutely hilarious, but I felt for him. I hope he didn't get in trouble for that.
no, bro. That's why I like. That's why I'm so afraid to put like the chapters on stream.
Bro, that was so
That's
funny,
terrifying, bro. Like, because I think I have ad block, but sometimes it doesn't work. So
no, they learn they upgraded, but they know how to get past that stuff. You mess around and try to click and zoom in on Loki face, you looking at some titties, bro. Like, come on, dog.
yeah.
Anyway, though, I just wanna. How strong do we think Loki needs to be?
I mean, he's got to be an absolute monster. Like the way they're building
Every single giant, bro.
I'm about to say the way they build up the giant.
Let's just make this interesting right away. Is he
I wanna do
stronger or
another
weaker
game
than
too.
Shanks?
Weaker. What the fuck? Come on. I want to do another game though. Alongside this one, we can do this, but I want to do this in spirit of Garling, right? Having blonde hair, which is something that nobody expected, right? So, what color do we think Loki's hair is? I want everybody to pick a different color.
What the
and let's see who
red.
You going with red, Prince? That was my color, but you picked red. I picked something else.
I got green.
I got white.
I think blonde, bro. I think blonde.
I think that's fair. I mainly said this because I've seen so many different art, and everybody got different color for his hair in the art.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, back to the power scale. Chat, y'all heard what colors we pick. Whoever right get just more. You know what I'm saying. Who's closest to? We can see who's closest. Like for example, D. Lanham said ice blue hair. I feel like that's closest to white. So you know what I'm saying. I win that. Anyway, I think that I feel like we should do. I like that idea with Shanks, JJ. But we should do that. Not JJ, Prince, preach shit. But we should do that for the Straw Hats. So do we think he's weaker than stronger than Luffy, Zoro, Sanji? Go down the list. 5 seconds left. Top ball game.
He's stronger than Zoro and Sanji, bro.
You think he's stronger than Zoro?
Yeah, I think he is.
I think he.
We got 37.
You think Luffy can take every Elbaf giant?
Yes.
I don't know, bro. Well, okay, we gotta see like I said earlier. I think there's going to be some strong Elbaf giants. You know, so
yeah,
it depends. Like we still don't really know how strong every single giant is, but I mean you have to assume, right? Like if Dory and Brogy are these guys are legends, bro. So there has to be somebody from the new generation that's pretty strong.
We're going to OT, boys, but Mega T says you gotta be strong because you like BBWs. I'm watching on the streaming site. I can text it to you. I want to say it out loud.
I got you.
Give me Loki stronger than every admiral not named Sakazuki. And if we really want to get spicy, he might be stronger than that Sakazuki fella.
Really?
I need to see what the devil fruit is. Because this is what I'm looking at. Conqueror's lineage. If he's the son of kings in a warland, he got to be a conqueror. Legendary devil fruit. Probably the Fenrir fruit with some type of crazy hacks that we've never seen in One Piece. A giant. Already guaranteed to be physically stronger. If he got advanced conqueror's hockey on top of this legendary fruit, he's Yonko level.
But how I don't understand. Like if he has advanced conqueror's hockey, I mean you would assume that there's someone else that has it, right?
In the warland?
Yeah.
Dory and Brogy, but guess what they was? That's why they had to go get him. Think about it. Maybe what if nobody else has learned that Hokaku's sovereignty
how could they
technique?
How could they beat him without it? How could even if there's like 100 giants?
They bro, Loki sitting there laughing, bro. I feel like he let him chain him down. To be honest with you, maybe Shanks, but I think Shanks chained him down before he left. For real, for real.
I was gonna okay, so that's when the spoilers came out, I said it would be funny if Shanks was the one who like cut his eyes out.
Like he dropped by, he said, "Man, hey, we need some help. Y'all boy need some help. Let's put him down."
Because I
And he
felt
was like,
if
"Okay,
he's really
yeah."
this strong, and I was thinking like, well, because I think with Shanks too, it's something that I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about is I think when Shanks came to Elbaf, there has to be a reason they respect him so much. And I think in a way he did conquer the land, maybe not like go and conquer the kingdom, but he had to show up and we saw when Shanks was about to fight Kid, they were so excited that there was gonna be a war that breaks out. So I wouldn't be surprised if Shanks, when he first came to Elbaf, they respected him so much because he defeated like a Loki type, like one of the strongest giants. So I mean, it would be cool if like Loki and Shanks do have some kind of past, some kind of
I
history.
think I like the idea of Shanks helping put him down because if that's his territory and Loki is wreaking havoc in his territory,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then it's only right that he just recently left, and so it adds up timeline wise as well. How much longer we streaming? How much longer we streaming?
I mean, I think there's still a little bit to talk about in this chapter. I would say probably like 30 minutes, maybe an hour.
Yeah, then we gotta do basketball stuff and yeah. So probably.
I mean,
30,
I'm trying to be
45.
entertaining with the
I ain't got
background
nothing to talk about
gameplay,
football wise. That's all I know.
I mean, there's some stuff we could talk about.
Dexter, which is the worst color of the Gorosei than Top Man, other than Top Man?
It's got to be Saturn, bro.
Yeah, I don't like Saturn, but
Saturn look like he stinks.
I gotta see the other ones real quick. Because Saturn's to me is by far the
elaborate more
worst.
about it.
Initially, when Oda drew it, he colored it with Saturn having like just darker skin, but then he erased it, I think, and then changed it to him having purple skin. Like, damn, bro.
I think Venus Juro has the best one.
It's bland, but in this case, being bland worked to
Yeah,
me
like the
personally.
simple. It's like it's simple. Like these are some weird. I mean the like you said, it's like a Ho-Oh that could look kind of cool in the anime. I'm not
I would need to
gonna
see in higher quality. The whole one might look a lot better.
Yeah.
I say that. I gotta check out it. Did any of y'all watch the fan letter episode? Because people loving it. It's highly rated on the goddamn
Yo, the
anime
fan letter?
list and
Oh.
shit.
Oh, I saw
It is
King
so
Recon
good.
was hyping it up, bro. This dude was like,
It is so good.
People talking like this is the best One Piece episode type shit.
Of the year, yes.
No,
I'd say
like
so.
people saying
I'd
it's
say
better than
this-
10-15, bro.
Oh no, it's not, but it is
I'm just telling you like that. I saw a lot of people agreeing with it, so it might not be true, but if people thought that, it got to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just think that in my opinion, Isitani like did better in this episode, the fan letter episode, than she did in 10-15. Because there's a lot more experimentation she could have done with this episode. Because it's filler, there's not much like we need to worry about in terms of breaking away from. So that's why it was like really good. Because she was able to break past those boundaries. But 10,
Why did
15,
Sanji expect them to be talking
Oh.
about him in the swordsman debate?
I think that he probably didn't hear it, and he just heard Zoro and like, oh, Sanji
he's
should be
just
stronger.
jealous of Zoro, bro. Like even in this chapter, we saw it.
It is
What
what
we
it
got
is.
to what we got to be jealous of Zoro for?
Zoro.
We ain't got no reason to be jealous of that
Bro, he's
man, bro.
Luffy's best bro. He's like these
Man,
like
man, listen, he's Luffy's best dog. He's literally his dog.
come on, bro.
And it's just that's what he is, bro. If Luffy told Zoro to sit, he's sitting. If he told him to spin around, he's doing it. If he throw his food off if he threw Zoro liquor bottle into the ocean, he'll go fetch it for him. Cause that's just the type of fella he is, man. Everybody ain't like that. Some people got their own ambitions. This man changed his whole dream so he can help Luffy with it. Come on, bro. What kind of
Hater your whole
some-
life. It's
some
unhealthy.
some
What do you
some
think
niggas
about,
got it, some don't,
Bro,
bro.
what do you think about Dory and Brogy bounty?
I respect it. I love it. I'm happy about it. I think King of Lightning did the math, and like I don't know if this is correct, if Oda really intended this, but you know we've been saying that a lot about a lot of stuff lately. So at some point he probably be trying to do this stuff. I don't know if King of Lightning was trolling either, but he was like $100 million. I mean, he was like shit. Yeah, $100 million 100 years ago is 1.8 billion now. I don't know if that's a fact or not, but he said that in his video. If that's the case, that's fire. But I don't think Oda would do like American inflation to come up with that number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing that made me think he might be just waffling. But anyway, it's fire. It makes me wonder about Zoro and Sanji's next bounties because let me see real quick. Hold up. What was King's bounty?
I think at 1.8, right? Or
It's
2?
1.3. 1.3? No,
No,
that's low. I thought-
no, because Queen was still above Zoro, right?
yeah.
I think he had like
Wait, so
1.8, bro. I'm pretty sure King was pretty high.
King is 1.390 and Queen is 1.320.
Okay.
Thought that was higher than that, but either
I
way,
thought that was
regardless,
higher too.
I think that Zoro and Sanji's next bounties have to be higher than King and Queen's, but I don't know if they're going to be higher than Dory and Brogy. So that kind of gives us an idea of the range is going to be. Zoro probably get 1.7, Sanji like 1.5 or 6 next bounties. Looking at theirs, well, that's the conclusion I come to.
Okay.
Jinbei might
Are
get
they-
decreased down to 800 million for his performance in Egghead, and yeah, so.
If it's the Chopper put in more work on Egghead. It's crazy.
Like, bruh, he was working for UPS for the whole arc, my dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? I'm gonna watch the fan let after the stream for sure.
Yo, I know though nobody care, but let's knock that out real quick. Whose sword is being stolen in the cover story?
I swear to God, I don't care.
Whose sword? I'm pretty sure you said it was who was it?
Let me go see, man.
Haba no carry? Like whose sword is like why who in this
Bro,
picture got a
see what I
sword?
just went to TCB scans. I click on the chapter, bro. It's titties in my face, dog.
Yeah,
What
we
is
don't need
wrong with these people, bro? It is anime titties this time. At least with the meth stream, it was real. But come on, anyway. Someone steals the katana. There's no name for the katana, so
I think it's only Maru, but I'm not sure whose sword that is.
I don't know, bro. I mean, it gotta be Yamato's, right? Or Sama's.
Probably, yeah.
But Yamato got the club though.
Unless she's with another
It's
swordsman.
probably Tama there. I mean, it just says steals the katana, but I don't think. Let me go back to the last chapter. So, in the last chapter, Shorty, what her name is?
They was watching those stars.
Tama has a sword on her back, but it's not the same one because the hilt is different. I mean, the guard, is a different color. So, yeah, I don't know. Wait, what was Yamato supposed to be delivering? Was she supposed to deliver a sword to the shrine?
Who?
Oh, interesting.
Yamato's whole bro, this the same ad. King of Lightning got the exact same one. Anyway, Yamato's whole pilgrimage was to deliver something somewhere, right? Was it a sword? Am I misremembering
I
that?
thought she was just doing the
It's either sword
pilgrimage and
or
just going
to
through all the
do-
countries.
Yeah,
I think it might
all
be.
the different regions of Wano, like Odin did.
No, but I think
that was also-
no, she did have to. They did tell her to deliver something.
Yeah, Kinemon asked for his favor. Like, remember when
Yeah.
she first left out? King was like, "Can you do this for me?" Was it to deliver a sword? But that sword doesn't look anything special, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm going back to the top of this, to this cover story. This shit ain't nothing happened in this motherfucking story, bro.
Nah, the cover story so far, there's nothing you can do.
Buns, bro. Okay, I think I'm at the first chapter.
Hancock.
I'm going to try. Oh yeah, this is volume 2, so that's number 1. All right, cool.
While y'all looking into that, I just want to throw. When you was going, Crow, I was saying I'm under the impression that the guy who was giving us the whole Loki backstory is the same guy that gave us the Green Fairy story. I don't trust him. And I just feel like it's a small tidbit I just want to throw in, but I feel like they made it a point to let us know like there's no food on the ship, and I'm not really sure why, but I feel like they put a lot of emphasis in that, and I feel like one has to do with another. Like I think there's some mischievous stuff going on. whether it be the Giants not being aware of the misdeeds stuff that they went through when they was dealing with Roto. I'm just really not comfortable with that. With that guy who we don't even know the name of. Do you think I'm tripping? You think I'm reading too much in it? What you think?
I think that I could see there being something there, but at the same time, I don't know if that like he expected them to really get past that after that. Because you got to think about that drink is probably like much more potent because it's for giants. So humans eating it, drinking it probably react way harder, which is why Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, where they at right now, and Nami and everybody else too. So I don't know if that was intentional. Maybe, but I don't see him slipping through the cracks unless he's one of the people that like Roto, like a weirdo like Roto. You feel me? Maybe it's like a cult of people, a sun god cult. I would like that.
Oh, speaking of Roto, bro, when they were talking trash about Roto behind his back, that was hilarious.
Roasting that boy.
And I like that. I know what was the girl with the owl? That design was fire. The owl is
Roto.
I like
So
that,
Roto
yeah,
is like
owl.
the Zoro. Roto's like the Zoro of the giant warrior. It's right.
Bro,
How you act with everybody else.
It's a Sanji, bro. He's over here dressing people up like it's a Barbie doll, bro. This guy's a perv, man.
I can see Sanji. Zoro doing something like that. It's
no
not
way,
far-fetched.
bro. There's no.
I can see him turning everybody into Wano Samurai and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
No.
Just hear me out, bro. It can happen. Shout out to Zoro though. That's my boy.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah, I just said Zoro gonna be stronger than Roger. Y'all don't think that's my boy? That's a stretch. Now I made a whole video when I first got into One Piece YouTube. Well, was trying to talk about why Zoro won't be stronger than Roger. But I've come a long way since then. You feel me?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, Oda loves Zoro, bro. This guy will. We know Zoro gets the most love from Oda besides Luffy.
This is the only, like I said, the only reason why I really had to just put it in
Maybe
perspective.
Shanks too, but
when we
I
look
think even
at
Zoro, he likes Zoro more.
When we look at primes in One Piece, bruh, they're usually in the 40s and 30s. Zoro is surpassing Mihawk at 21 years old. How strong is this man gonna be at 40? You feel me? Like Luffy gonna be to knock Roger out the ballpark in the 40s.
Like
Sanji gonna be pretty strong in the 40s.
Zoro isn't he's not what is it called, relegated? He's not relegated to like Sanji or Mihawk and Shanks have a rivalry. And then Mihawk is kind of like just chilling now. Zoro, I feel like Zoro will never stop training.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get stagnant at any point. He might like slack off like when he get like old, but like when he's in his
he'll
peak,
slow down. Yeah, his growth will slow down. But I feel like he'll always begin a little bit like a new move. He learns a new technique. Like he'll always be improving a bit. So that's also what separates him. But
nah, yeah. When he get in his 40s, like these boys gonna be fighting Gorosei, advanced Conquerors Haki users at 21 years old, bro. Zoro and Sanji. Even if Sanji don't, let's say you fight a Holy Knight captain. Okay, cool. Let's take the under on who Sanji fights at the end of the story. At the end of the day, he's still fighting top tiers at 21. Imagine how strong he's gonna be at his peak. Like people, like that's why like we're probably trying to like hold Sanji in the series conversations. Like, why would he be stronger than Mihawk, bro? He's gonna be a top tier right now. Imagine these boys. And this man is a cyborg, bro. So like, he built different, quite literally. Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, these boys, like the idea of the ceiling of power in One Piece right now is gonna get blown out the water.
What do you think about so with the Gorosei? Because they are. We were talking about it earlier, but I feel like they're the trickiest ones to scale. And I've seen so many different takes, bro. It's like, and this has been changing over time too. But like some people saying they're stronger than the Yonko. Some people saying now that they're frauds. Like it's just so tricky because we don't know their powers. But what do you think? Like, it's just like,
in my opinion,
they
I
have
don't
so
think the
much
Gorosei are.
though, but it's just like it's hard for me to think that like, because when we saw Saturn, he said to Vegapunk, the reason we gotta do the switches in case I'm not there to stop Kuma, in case like a Gorosei is not there to stop him. if he goes rogue or something. So it kind of implied like, yeah, like they can take care of Kuma pretty easily. Like they probably are like there's probably a good gap right there between like Saturn and Kuma. But I feel like with the Yonko, they're so like I feel like they can't just take out Shing so easily. I feel like if the Yonko fought the Red Hair Pirates, it wouldn't go as like smoothly as as that situation where I feel like they definitely could even lose that fight.
Man, we saw the Gorosei weighing the options of like, yeah, we just stopped. Like when CP0 dude interrupted the fight,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, we just like stopped the awakening of Joy Boy,
Yeah.
but we just angered Kaido. That's damn near just as bad. You feel
Yeah.
me? So like,
Well, no, they
I
said
don't
like
think that,
Joy Boy was I think worse.
yeah, but yeah. So like, I don't think that the Gorosei individually are strong as the Yonko, but I think that there are certain ways that there are certain things you need to beat the Gorosei that only a Yonko or maybe an Admiral. I'm very doubtful, but maybe an Admiral can have.
Cause even
So like,
cause
you're
even
kind of
now
forced to have a certain level of power.
with Luffy fighting the Gorosei this arc, like I'm not I don't feel comfortable saying they're stronger than Luffy.
I don't at all. I mean, look, bro, Luffy turned him into pizza, bro.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I know that's sad, and he was the weakest, but
Come
he
on,
did
man.
that. He did that at the same time where
Bro,
he was
did that
fighting
to
an Admiral
Kaido, bro.
too.
He did. Come on, bro.
Bro, this man grabbed Kizaru and Kaido by their face. I mean, Kizaru and Saturn by their face and said, y'all know y'all ain't finna go nowhere, right? Like, Luffy was, we know Luffy is always confident, but I also feel like Luffy talks to people that he knows he's stronger than a certain way. Like, he wouldn't have talked to Kaido, it would have been like, boy, you know you ain't finna go nowhere, right? Like, he would have been, but these girls dropping the ball and shit. He would have been like, you know what I'm saying? We finna duke it out. But with them boys, he was sunning them boys 2-on-1. You think he would have did Big Mom and Kaido like that? In Gear 5?
It's tough, man. Like,
bro, there's no shot Luffy is grabbing Big Mom and Kaido and turning them into pizza.
He ain't do Top Man like that.
He didn't get the chance.
He couldn't manage.
Loki or the Gorosei?
Loki. If Loki got advanced Kokosaki, Loki. And the only person that's going to actually beat a Gorosei without advanced Kokosaki, I feel like it's two people that possible. Sabo and Sanji. I feel like if them niggas if them boys get a matchup, and that's assuming Sabo isn't the conqueror. I'm leaning towards no, because I think Oda like to do this thing with his trios where there's one odd man out that don't got it, but he's still like extremely powerful in his own way. So I look at Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. Sanji don't got conquerors, but he can keep up because he's a freak. I look at Luffy, Sabo, and Ace. Sabo might not have conquerors, but he's able to keep up with Ace. Even though they was kids, you can assume that it would have continued. Luffy, Kid, and Law. Law doesn't have Conqueror's Haki, but he has the most busted devil fruit in the series. You know what I'm saying? So like, even though them guys might have not be conquerors at the end of the day, Oda's gonna give them a way to keep up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What?
But no, that's a call.
Was that a real cough or was that a?
Oh, that was legitimate. No shade.
Okay. And that's facts, Tayate. We ain't seen the Holy Knights yet. One of the Holy Knights might be stronger than the Gorosei. The Holy Knights as a whole.
Bro, really?
Bro, you don't think if Shank's brother, a Holy Knight, he won't be stronger than the Gorosei? I feel like the Gorosei are extremely reliant on their abilities.
Well, okay, so because I think the Gorosei are former Holy Knights, so then it gets to a question of when they were frozen, when their age was frozen, do they still get the same, like, because they're immortal, but do they have the physical capabilities of their primes? I don't know, because I guess maybe the transformation can make up for that, even if they're older. But I guess it could be frail and like old, but I don't know, bro. I feel like I think it's pretty close though. Maybe, but
I think that
it would be close. I would say because even like
as
Figolin,
much
bro,
as
like Figolin might be like the strongest one right now, but we don't know if he has like if that transformation reverts him to his actual prime physically and like movement wise, and so I don't know.
I think as much as we saw from not Garling, from Saturn, and I mean the Gorosei in general, I just get the idea that they're just too reliant on this power given to them by evil. Maybe you can say Ethan wasn't he actually hockey coded a weapon, but Saturn, like this Saturn wasn't in his base the whole time he was on the island, except for when he was like trying to find the mother. I mean, the snail thing, but like to me, the defining factor to what makes someone Yonko level is when they're in their base. Can they just dispatch people easily with hockey? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for example, when the admirals was on Mirijwa fighting Morley and shit, and they like, man, we can't use our devil fruits. We having problems. That wouldn't have been an issue for Big Mom and Kato. They would have speed blitzed them and knocked them out with advanced Congress hockey. You feel me? So
yeah, it's like Kato with his what is it called? The
Kanabo,
Thunderbago.
the Rame hockey, yeah. So like I think there's a difference there in the way Oda just portrays people like and what they can handle. Like even right now, base Luffy. As much as Luffy love going Gear 5, Luffy can get shit done in base. So like in the same vein, I'm looking at Gorosei where it seems like they are extremely reliant on that power. And yet the presence like alerted the island. Everybody was like, what's that sentence that hockey is sinister or whatever. But I just don't know if it's
I think that also could be
know.
because like how we so if it's like some kind of demonic magic or force, or if it's something tied to Emu, that might be why they're reacting like that. It might not just be like a hockey thing, but also like an aura where something, because they even Sanji I think describes it and it's like otherworldly. It's like something so dark where it's like you can feel that it's not a human, right? So I think that might be part of it. It's not necessarily just strength, but it's also like terrifying. Like it's like truly evil.
Yeah, it's like a feeling that it's incomparable to something that like
They've never seen that. Yeah.
yeah, it's like tainted hockey or damn near. I think it's there you go. But yeah, man. What's it? I got it. No,
Well,
my
bro, I
bad.
mean, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, because I think this is mostly the whole chapter. We went through a lot of things, but I mean, I've been working on videos, and then I've been watching Freerin like a few episodes every day. That anime is fire,
I
bro.
love it, bro. I love it.
I
Bro.
was not expecting to like it,
Bruh,
but I don't know
it's
what it is,
fire,
bro.
bro.
I'm right now. I'm on the part with the demons like are finally coming in, but I'm like I'm surprised. I'm actually I think I'm gonna go watch the episode after this.
Well, with me, I like watched the first 2 episodes. Like, bro, this shit kind of slow, bro.
Yeah, it was kind of slow at
But
first.
it's
Yeah.
like once I realized what they was trying to do,
But you kind of need
and I really locked
to see
in.
that first episode to see like because
Yeah.
they always go back into flashbacks and everything. Like you kind of need to understand.
It's such
it.
a unique concept. Like basically,
Yeah.
she's like, it's like if Luffy went back from square one, or it's kind of like Brook, really, if you think about it.
Bro, no,
But like,
what the-
I'm just saying, like,
Why is
imagine like somebody went and traversed the Grand Line again, and like, but they did it with a whole new crew, and was like reliving their memories the whole time. Like that's just a fire concept.
It's like
to
yeah,
me.
it's like a mix. It's like if Brook was as strong as Luffy.
Yeah, and Liberty won. They cheated though. But yeah, man, that's fire.
And I like
I
that
love
too
this
because
stuff.
she's completely broken, but it's
Where
different.
you at
because
right now? What's the last thing that
I'm
happened?
in the part where it's like the demons are finally coming in, like they're fighting demons, and she's about to fight Frieren is about to fight the main demon boss in like the town.
Have you seen?
I don't know
I'm
all
not
the
trying to
names,
spoil
but
nothing.
I saw the guy.
Um, was there like an exam?
Nah, I didn't see that yet.
Okay. All right. All right.
But I like how they did the demons because it's when they explain that the whole scene of how the demons they talk and they try to
imitate humans.
Yeah, but it's like pure manipulation, bro.
Yeah, like how she was
That
like
was
the demon
fire,
called
bro.
out
That
mom.
was
The demon started
Yeah,
calling out
bro.
that for their mom. And she was like, the only reason I do that is
Oh,
because
bro,
that's
that
what
was-
humans say before I kill them, bro. That was insane,
twisted, bro. Yeah. I love that part. And then, yeah, because I mean, you could imagine, bro. You see something that looks human, and they're talking, they're trying to negotiate and stuff, but it's like it's all just a front, bro. That's twisted. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that show. I love that show. It caught me off guard. I didn't because I heard about it when I was like watching. They're no longer TLA, but I was watching when it was TLA and Vex was talking about how much he like Freeman, him and I think it was him and Jesus Christ, Lucas, Vex and Lucas was both talking about it, and I
yeah.
was like,
A lot of people like it.
shit,
Yeah, and I was on Kev's stream one time with like Hidden Island and Roger, and there was a bunch of people in there, and they were all like everybody in there was telling me you got to watch Free Run first before everything else, and so
man,
yeah. I mean,
I wish that app was working so you can read Kingdom, bro.
oh, bro,
I
I'm
was,
gonna check
bro,
it
you don't know
out.
how mad I was trying to get that shit to work. I was like, bro, why can't I find this, bro?
Now
But it's, bro,
I'm gonna check
it's
it out
crazy.
after Free Run for sure.
That's my favorite, like number one, number two after One Piece. Sometimes I'll be watching that, but I'm like, this shit better than One Piece.
But I like
reading it.
I
But
like
it's not
anime
bad
though because I
overall.
could work out to it and take a break. Like once I'm
Yeah, you
doing a
can't do that
video
with no manga.
and my MacBook dies and then I just charge it and then I watch like an episode, just quick break. But
Mhm.
yeah, with manga it's like you got to be more like you got to be on your PC
Locked
or on your
in.
phone or something. Yeah.
What I was doing, I just whenever I was feeling like when I lay down before I go to sleep, I just try to get like 20 chapters in. It don't take me too long to read 20 chapters. And it got to a point where I was staying up to like 4-5 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't stop, bro.
No,
Like,
that's
that
the
shit
thing with
was
manga,
fire,
bro. Once
bro.
you get going, it's like yeah, you're binging it. Yeah.
Now I'm talking about what Freeman is the show. I'd say Kingdom is a manga though.
Oh, one more
Comic
thing with
is
Free
it?
Run, bro. I love the message, bro. Like the overall theme of the show is like, basically like it's like every episode kind of comes back, or every time like it's like a main event, it comes back to like a message of being grateful for like the time that you have.
Yes, bro. It's like it give you like a real like warm feeling like when you see like she like it'd be like the little smallest things that like
Yeah.
that buddy did, like the old hero they had in their party.
Yeah.
And he was like you not gonna get it now, but you gonna get it in the future, bro. And seeing her like reliving it and learning, it's like, man, that shit fire. That was a fire comeback, by the way, Prince. That boy locked
I
in.
don't know how I did it, but
That boy locked in. But yeah, man, that was just that show was
Bro,
heartwarming,
this
bro.
is probably my favorite female protagonist in anime.
I can see that. I like all the characters though. I love the
I
the
haven't
warrior
seen
they
too
got
much, so
now.
I mean, maybe they'll grow on me, but yeah, I do like them. Yeah.
Yeah, JJ, this might be on you. This or Mob Psycho, bro. One of these two.
Nah, bro, don't make him watch one. What the,
Bro,
bro?
Mob Psycho is
Mob
fire,
Psycho
bro.
is fire.
No,
I'm-
Mob
That's
Psycho
a-
is
bro, Mob
good,
Psycho-
bro. But like, I'm saying, like, you got to give him like one of like the big ones, bro.
Bro, we've been trying. He not going, so I'm trying to give him some more niche there.
I mean,
Yeah,
That's
like
both good.
he
Like,
was
they're
talking
just
about
good.
Mob
Mob Psycho
another
is
Psycho.
full
fire, too.
reaction. The
I
internet
think that
was
started
trash.
with Tiante. Tiante
Yeah,
had
so
posted,
yeah.
and I
He
was
posted
like,
a clip from the anime.
yeah, I was
JJ
like,
asked what
look
this
up-
was. I said, "As Mob Psycho." It's 100 niggas in the comments talking like, watch it. It's fire. You, bro. That shit is fire though. I love it. Like I said, it's another show similar to Free One with like inside themes inside of what's going on. Like I don't know. It was made by the same. You watch One Punch Man. It was made by the creator of One Punch Man. So I mean, you know his comedy. He's funny, but this one goes deeper into storytelling. I feel than One Punch Man does.
Yeah.
And it also goes further in the character development for the main character. Like, not to spoil anything, I'm not gonna spoil you, but like Mob is just like this
Well, Mob has
crazy
some good,
psychic.
nah, but I think it has some good character kind of storytelling too.
Yeah,
Especially
like, he's
who's
this
that
crazy
one
strong
guy?
psychic.
The
No, it's 2 seasons or 3 seasons. I think it's not probably
who's,
what like
who's his,
40
who's his
episodes
mentor?
max.
The
Reagan, bro, that man
yeah,
is
yeah,
hilarious,
that,
bro.
he's my
That's
favorite
the
character.
main reason why I think JJ will like it because I know he likes comedy in his shows. And Freeman not funny. It's an amazing story. It's not just fun. It'd be some funny moments though.
No, it's
But
not
Mob
that funny.
Psycho
Yeah,
will have
it's
you
not.
dying laughing.
That's
And
right, yeah.
Reagan,
Bro, he's
that man
one of the
is too
funniest
funny,
characters
bro.
in anime, bro.
Bro, facts. He's like, man, I can't even compare it to nobody, bro.
But the reason I watch Freerun though is because I try to find usually like I search up what is better, the anime or the manga. So I've been trying to find series where people say that the anime is better, and Frieren was one of those where people were like they were saying like it's the anime's better, and I can kind of see like why now, with certain scenes, but I feel like a lot of times people just say the manga is better, so I just end up reading it. But I like to watch the anime sometimes.
Yeah, I feel that. It's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I really ain't been really watching like shows like that either.
Like with Kingdom,
feel
bro,
like-
like everyone's like, bro, just read them. Don't ever watch the anime.
Bro, no, do not, bro. Man, bro, it's fucking, it's CGI, completely 100%
Oh, bro.
CGI. Bro, I'm telling you, if Kingdom would have got a good adaptation, it might be on equal footing with One Piece. Because, now hear me out, it might sound crazy, but if you look at like the sales in Japan, Kingdom is consistently in like the top 5 with a trash anime. Now imagine if that shit would have got a hype fire ass anime to supplement that, because we know what anime do for these series, bro. And it don't even got an English release.
You know, it's
It
crazy.
has one in the UK, I think, but it don't got no English release. Like, bro, just imagine how big that shit would be, bro.
I mean, I could see it, bro, because especially because it's still ongoing, right? The manga's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like those long series usually do good over time, and like they have a true like core fan base. But I don't see
I wish
anybody
they
talking
would
about
remake
Kingdom.
that joint, bro. I said, bro, it's a lot of people on my time. Like, it was because y'all know Voodoo on Twitter. But
On Twitter,
he
I
did
see
this
a bit
like
more love.
he
for
did his
Kingdom.
little read through of it. And you know, when Voodoo was talking about a whole bunch of other One Piece people got into it, that's what made me like lock back in, because I was like on like chapter like 200. Then I see all these random dudes on my timeline talking about it, and somebody spoiled me. So I said, you know what, I got it. Let me get off Twitter, and I just logged back in and read like 500 chapters in like 3 weeks, bro.
What the bro? What the 3 weeks?
I locked
That's
in.
crazy, bro.
But cool down.
I didn't because I haven't watched anime in a minute now, but I didn't even realize
Yeah.
Demon Slayer had a new season.
Bro, that shit, man.
It wasn't
Nothing
good.
nothing draws me. No, I haven't watched. Nothing just draws me back to go watch Demon Slayer. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This might be petty or whatever.
I
But
was,
once I
but, like,
realized
I'm
that they don't
surprised
have
'cause
powers, and it's
it's-
just yeah. Once I realized that them not actually powers, it's just
Yeah.
like visual effects. That shit made me not want to watch that shit no more, bro. That shit ruined that for me. I
Wait,
can't even
oh,
take it serious
the
no more,
water,
dog.
the water and stuff like
Hey,
the.
bro, this shit looks too good, bro.
Bro, come on, bro.
Like I tell you, say Kingdom would have been surpassed One Piece. Hey, I can't argue that, bro, because considering the success right now with with the anime is doing it zero favors. Like, say what you want about One Piece, the anime getting this upgrade in quality for Wano brought a lot of people into One Piece. Like, and it was 2020, that was COVID year. All of that did a factor, but Kingdom doesn't have that, and it's still selling millions of copies in Japan every year, and like in the top 5 with other shows that have an anime. They need to remake that. Like, somebody needs to remake that joint, get licensed to it, like they did it with Berserk, they did it with Full Metal Alchemist or whatever. I know Kingdom not finished or whatever anime wise, but cancel that shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Prince, you just got cooked, bro.
I cooked hard, bro. Frieza's different.
Oh wait, are you Frieza?
No,
he's not.
Dude playing me is Frieza.
Yeah, bro. Like that was crazy right there.
I
But
got
that
cooked.
game, that comeback he had was against Frieza though. That comeback was fine. Like, Prince had like a sliver of health, bro. And
Yeah,
came
no,
back
I,
and won.
I was on like death's door, like
Mhm.
But you know,
Broke
I,
right next.
I don't think Kingdom will ever be able to be as big as One Piece just for the fact of the demographic of what it is. Like, One Piece feels like it's more for like a family friendly audience.
That's true.
So I
I
feel
don't
like
think
because
about
of
it.
that,
The
like,
Kingdom is a sign-in, but it's not like a Berserk sign-in where it's like shit in there where you're like, "Hey, get this shit off my screen." It's just, I think it's a sign-in to give. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's a sign-in to just give the character. They go to war, so they kill people. So people, the main character killing
bro,
people.
do
Obviously,
you know
that
Berserk?
used to be not be a thing.
It's the only manga I've read that I have PTSD from.
Man, when I be seeing some screenshots, bro, I saw like these penis soldiers.
Oh, bro.
Oh, bro, what the fuck am I, bro? Nah,
Nah,
dog.
they take it to some dark places, bro. That's yeah.
It's just crazy, bro. But nah, bro.
All right,
Kingdom,
JJ,
bro,
what
it's
anime
worth
are
it,
you
bro.
gonna watch, bro? Because I've been hearing about this for like a year now.
You got the time.
Oh man.
This nah, I shoot not at this point, man. Listen, wrestling at an all-time high. Like y'all can't
NFL
WWE
season.
and anime, like how much make believe y'all want from me? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shoot, it's basketball time. The Yankees is in the World Series. The daggone football is here. Like, yo, it's sports all over the place. What you want from me?
Man, just watch.
Not gonna lie, bro.
You be at work
you
doing
and Krow are the
nothing.
only people I know who watch baseball.
I mean, I just
It's
recently.
it's
Last
the
season, I
Yankees
watched
in
it
the
a
World
lot.
Series, you know?
Yankees and Dodgers look like it's going to be, right? Did the
The
Dodgers win tonight?
I ain't, man. I stayed away from sports. The way my fantasy team's been looking, I stayed away from sports today, man.
Let me see if Dodgers won because they was playing. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the end of the 7th. They up 3. Shit. Anyway, Dodgers and Yankees in the World Series feels like.
Steelers and the Cowboys.
I was going to say Lakers and Celtics, but if you want to say
That's cool too.
that. Bruh, I want to tell y'all this story about work so bad, but it's like irrelevant. But it's a funny story, bro. We ain't doing that anyway. I want y'all's opinion on this. Chat, tell me if I'm. Never mind, I might give out my location. I don't care. Tell me if I'm tripping. We can end the stream after this. This is completely irrelevant. This has nothing to do with One Piece. I just want to vent and get this off my chest, right? Y'all cool with that?
I mean,
Go
you
ahead,
ain't
bro.
give me no choice, really.
I'll wrap it up. We can wrap it up if y'all want to. Nah, I ain't tripping.
No, go ahead, cook. Go ahead, cook.
All right. So I work as a program coordinator and I run a park, right? A park with baseball, softball, soccer fields or whatever, right? So it's my job to make sure the park is up to par and clean and things are ready to are prepared for the games that we have. You feel me? Different leagues and stuff. So I took off work from last Saturday to I didn't come back to Thursday. And when I was off, all hell broke loose. Somebody made a Facebook post complaining about the state of the facilities, saying it was an old park, which is true. The park was built 30 years ago. It looked the same way. And this motherfucker got 300 comments of people complaining. The city councilman, all kinds of people in this hole complaining about the park being old and compared to other like similar cities. You know what I'm saying? It was one comment in about the trash being bad, which is cap because I keep my park clean. I come back to work. These motherfuckers didn't crack down like, y'all got to start doing the trash. I'm like, bruh, no way y'all finna try to pivot from what the actual issue is and scapegoat me for trash when the real problem is this park. So now I'm in a cold war with my bosses about what we gonna do going forward. And I need y'all to pay. Am I tripping? They're like, I can send y'all the screenshots and everything, bro. I feel like I'm getting hung out to dry right here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if they're talking about something that's in the past, like you said, there's no way that could be put on you. But I mean, as long as from now forth, if you represent yourself well, like what can they say?
That's true, bro. There's 300 comments on the post. One person said something about there being trash in the park, and that's the only thing these folks talk about. I'm talking about y'all ignoring everything else to cover y'all asses, but y'all want to talk about the trash.
Exactly what it is.
Okay, say less. So right now, if y'all see me locking on YouTube, it's because I got fired. Nah, I ain't get fired though. But that's just something that's been on my mind. I'm trying to work my way through. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we can wrap it up though. And I cut some things out for the sake of, whatever. But
I mean, you can tell us off stream, bro, if you want. It seems like I mean, if you want to talk about off stream, it seems like a personal story, but
no, it ain't that crazy, bro. It's just funny, bro. Because I just got some more takes about it. But we can wrap it up.
Prince, are you still there?
Prince is locked in.
I'm locked in though.
Now, if you gonna be quiet, you don't need to be streaming. We need you locked in. With us too, you feel me?
Yeah.
Over there just taking losses.
Yeah, you can't just be getting your head one. Now, do I need to take over next stream and show people how it's done? Nah,
I'm gonna get
probably-
that sparkling zero too.
Man, stop talking to me, bro.
Oh,
I'm about trying to hear that shit, man.
all right, OPU, we
I
out.
mean, it is fun to watch, but I mean,
All right, boys.
He's
My bad.
lying,
Got
bro.
the ultimate off though, so we good.
This man is lying. He said it about every game that's come out. WWE is free right now. He don't even know it because he don't even turn his game on.
I got it. Download it. What you talking?
Oh, okay, my bad.
all right.
I give me
Let's
some
just
for
do
free.
a quick. Guess I got any final words?
Nah.
Great chapter. Great
Great
way
chapter,
to start
yeah.
up the.
Well, what was
yeah, great way
JJ?
to
You had an
start up
idea for the break week, right? Or you want to do like a
Top
power
20
scaling?
all
or-
time.
Oh, all time. Yeah, we could probably do one of these
In the
weeks.
series, we'll go to in the series, right?
Yeah,
so
we
like, this
could.
is assuming
Absolutely.
that
I mean, we just go off the people that we know. The end of the series, all time. Just it's the end of the year. About time to start wrapping things up. I don't expect to be learning too many strong characters by the end of the year. So,
as long as we got Sanji in that top 20, I'm cool.
he
Think
be
that it was-
20.
We might even do
18,
25 though, because I feel like the bottom numbers would be more interesting than the top. Like when we get down to like, if we want to include like Rayleigh and Gavon and
boys.
you know.
Done being locked in. I thought ended off on a high note. Took the dub.
All right, yeah, we could do that probably next weekend, or if not, the week after. We got two
Yeah.
break weeks, so
Top 20 list.
Well, listen, man.
All
November
time?
5th, the birthday. So I'm active on the 2nd and 3rd. I just gotta let y'all know that now. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Same
week is
here.
that?
Like
Is
a week
that-
before.
When is never mind.
yeah, we'll figure it out.